All right, let's see. Check, check, check. 1, 2, and 3. Checking 1, 2. Okay, sounds like I have some good level going on there. Let me just check my mic. Check, check. Check, check, check. That sounds annoying. Let's see. Checking 1, 2, and check. I'll bring up just a hair more. Checking 1, 2, and 3. Check, check, check. All right, cool. How you guys doing out there? Let's see, JB, what's up, dude? Very cool, man. I love to learn to play that kind of music. Love instrumental music. Dude, you're in the right area. I love instrumental music too, man. Definitely my favorite. I mean, I love all kinds of music, you know. Singing, orchestra, whatever kind of music you can think of. I love it. I listen to it. Kind of a nerd that way. But, yep, just getting warmed up. I haven't played it all today. I spent the whole day doing video editing. So, yeah, I'm just kind of fresh out of the grill, so to speak. I'm using my, what company is this one? AI Tone Looper pedal, okay? And I'm running from my new Legato Tink G multi-effect pedal. Hopefully you guys saw that video. Going into my looper, and man, the possibilities endless. I can just do all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah, before I get into any more fun jamming, let me just go ahead and greet you guys. Thank you for joining me in this fun Saturday live stream. Hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday out there, or just a good weekend in general. Hopefully the audio sounds good to you guys. I don't know if it's too loud, too quiet. I'm just going off what my headphones sound like. So if it's too loud, just let me know. If it's not loud enough, we'll make it work. But very cool, very cool. I'm going to go ahead and just do some more jamming here. Let's see what other kind of weird elements we can get going on. So I'm going to switch it up, go back to my chorus setting. I'm not used to playing with the guitar on the right leg, because I'm so used to doing it on my left leg. But I can't do that with my setup right now because I have my pedals over here and my extension cords. So I'm like having to do things a little opposite-sided. But it's okay. It works. But awesome. Let me go ahead and try to erase this. Okay, there we go. That's erased. Let's go into something a little more happy. Let's do something a little happier, shall we? Whoops. Messed up my loop there. My toe twitched a little too early. Let's try that again one more time. Should add some texture. Kind of fun. Get carried with doing loops, man. It's kind of entertaining. But let's see here. That volume is really bouncing up and down. Oh, interesting, man. What does that mean? Is it too loud or too quiet? Because I don't know what that means. You got to tell me. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, dude? Good to see you, my dude. Let's see here. Let me go and erase this. Nope, don't want to replay that. That's the one thing I don't like about this looper pedal. I can't just push the button to like erase or to record. I have to like hold it down and then double tap and hold down. I'm not that coordinated with my toes. There we go. That's the least favorite part of my body is my toes. I mean, I can move them around, but like to get coordinated with tapping and holding and tapping and holding and all that's kind of annoying. But let's see here. It's going quiet and then, oh, you know what? For some reason, StreamYard does this thing where it always messes up my echo. There we go. I'm glad you mentioned that to me, dude, because I totally spaced out on that. I have to always turn off echo cancellation when I live stream. It never saves my settings, which is super annoying. Hopefully that'll kind of fix it. We'll have to get that, try another round here. Let's see, I need to buy a looper pedal. What's a good one? There's a lot of different looper pedals out there, man, so that's kind of debatable, but I'm using this AI tone one. I think it sells for like 20 or 30 bucks. I can't remember correctly. I think maybe in the 30 range. It sounds pretty good, though, for what it is. I just wish the buttons were a little easier to configure. It's kind of annoying. But let's try this again, and let's see if we can make something sound good without too much of an issue. And let's see. Let's try a different setting. Let's do regular clean. Maybe some... That's kind of pretty sounding. I don't know if I want to do too pretty or if I want to do happy. Do I want to do something kind of like a creepy sound? No, I don't know if I want to do that. That's the problem. Too many choices, man. It's like, well, I could do this. I could do that. Let's just do something simple, I guess. Let's do like a bluesy type thing, I guess. Let's go with that. And let's turn it back to that setting there. All right. Let's try this out. Alright, try turning this off. But very cool, very cool. Hopefully that sounds kind of entertaining for you guys. Let me just see one thing. I want to make this peak. Give me a second. I didn't want anything to feedback on me, so I had to turn that down for a second. But anyways, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me in this hopefully entertaining and not too crazy experience. I don't know how entertaining it'll be, but we'll give it a try. Let's see here. Tyler says it's been happening to you too. Oh, with the echo cancellation? Yeah, I really hate that thing, man. It drives me bonkers. Let's see, you got Mac's backing track to make an unprocessed style drum track. Oh my gosh, man, that's crazy. Congratulations on that. Kudos to you, dude. I don't know what I would do with a backing track like that or any kind of drum track like that even. Way too complicated for me, man. Let's see. Lester probably knows what that means. I have no idea what an unprocessed drum track is. Yeah, it's just a band, unprocessed. I'm not too, like, aware of them. I only know about them because of Tyler and a few other, like, younger guys that have told me about them. See, still pretty quiet. Dang. Okay, I can up the volume more, but I don't want any feedback coming in. I don't know how quiet, if your volume's all the way up or not. It's pretty loud on my end. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, old people are out of the loop. That's funny, man. Yeah, I feel pretty old sometimes when people talk about all these bands. I'm like, who? Wait, when? Where? I mean, I know a few of them, but not like in the last 10 years. I don't know what's hip anymore. Let's see. Maybe it's this one. Let me just try to adjust some settings here. Sorry, guys. Maybe it's just me. Well, it could be me on my end, too. I just can't tell. It's always tricky to figure out with, like, sounds and stuff when you're doing streams. Tyler says, Unprocessed is my favorite band, and the guitarist got his signature guitar finally. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Heck yeah. What's up, Dorotio? How you doing, dude? If you guys are wondering what I'm looking at, I'm trying to adjust some settings here real quick, just in case it's on my end, because I don't know if my volume's too quiet or not. We're going to up it just a little bit, or try to. Okay, that might help, maybe. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this is any different for you guys. I really can't tell on my end, so... Let's see. Check, check. There's that. Bring it... I'm gonna try going it up this way, too, a little. Okay, so the pedal's maxed out volume-wise. I could try adjusting it from here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. There's a lot of mids on that too. Let me try to bring the mids down a little. There we go. That's a little bit more decent. That seems a little peaky, but hopefully it's alright for you guys. Have you ever heard of Scarred Guitar Brand? Yes, I have actually. I have not played on one. They're a little expensive for me. I'm kind of a tightwad with money. Let's see. Yeah, it's the brand from the Scar My Guitar channel. You got that right. Sean's a pretty cool dude, but I would never be able to afford that guitar. It looks cool though. Definitely a pretty one. But there's a lot of musical gear that's kind of expensive that I probably won't be able to afford anytime soon. Music stuff's always pricey, man. Like, no matter what it is. I had a buddy that got a used Helix pedal, and it was like $1,000. And I was like, for a used Helix, like, it's $1,000? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, Jesus. He goes, that's a good deal. I'm like, that's a good deal? $1,000? My gosh. Why? Let's see here. Made by Centaur. Okay, I don't know who Centaur is. Centaur, like, is in the, or Sinstar? I think, is that like a Chinese brand, right? Sinstar? Can you play it with the unprocessed drum track? Okay, I might be able to mess around with it. I don't know how well I'll be able to do over that, but I can give it a try. Seriously, gear is pricey. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Stuff is so expensive nowadays. Like, even food. Like, you guys know what's going on with the economy. You go to the grocery store and get, like, a bag of, I don't know, some vegetables and some meat or something, and it's like you're at $40. You're like, just for this? Come on, man, this is Walmart, or, you know, wherever. This isn't supposed to be that expensive. Really, what a mess. But yeah, I could take a look at the drum track. I don't know if I'll be able to play anything over it because I'm not really what's the word? I'm not like a hipster. You know what I mean? I'm not a hip guy. I'm kind of old and outdated, man. Despite what you guys think, I'm pretty outdated. While I'm getting this loaded up with the drum track, let me just give you guys a thanks for joining me here. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys could come hang out and BS with me and be bored with me. I know I'm not too entertaining, but we do what we can around here. Oh, and tomorrow, just want to let you know I have a brand new guitar review coming up. It's an acoustic electric guitar, and man, it is really cool. So don't forget to check that out. I also have a brand new original song coming out tomorrow with that acoustic guitar. If you like Aldi Meola and that Spanish style of music or gypsy jazz type stuff, you're gonna like the song. So definitely don't miss that tomorrow. I can't tell you much other than that because I don't want to spoil the guitar. Unprocessed. You gotta forgive my phone too. It's super slow, man. Drum track max. Okay, 2 days ago. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, 105 BPM? Heck yeah. Let's see, you can open up for intervals for sure. Thanks, dude. I don't know about all that. Those guys can smoke me. But intervals is awesome for sure. Okay, let's get a like a heavier sound going on here because I can't really make anything heavy with this. Or in my tuning, I mean. What's up, Clutch? Okay, let's see. I don't know what to do here. Let's make something kind of heavy. Drop beat. What kind of pattern would I want to do with this weird proggy track? I don't know, man. I'll think about it. Let's see. I mean, that's just like basic thrash. It's almost like, what would you do here? Something kind of fun. Okay, let's see. Now is he? Do something like that, or would it be maybe over here if I play something? Let's see. Just like kind of chugging random nonsense. I don't really know what to do with these proggy tracks, man. Like regular metal tracks, I can kind of fudge something, but when it comes to proggy drum beats, I just never know what to play. There's too many changes for me unless I sit down and like have it mapped out and know where to go. I just have no clue what I'm doing. Let's see here. Matt, you're killer. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Riffs come much easier with drums. Sometimes. I'm going to do something a little different because for some riffs, I like to drop tune my top string to B since I don't have like a 7 string, and I think that fits the prog style better than drop D. So let's see if that'll make some interesting more beats. I'll try one more time. Okay, let's try this real quick and see if we can make something a little different. Now that I have a different tuning, maybe I'll get some more proggy ideas. I don't know. Okay, let's see how this starts again. Just jumps right into it. Kind of weird. That one. No, wait, hold on. See, is that peaking? This is so deep. No. Something like that. I really don't know what I'm doing. It's just like the new style of metal is so hard to really vibe with for me. I can't feel the beat, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Let's see. That sounds great. Thanks, Tyler. I feel like it sounds pretty awful, man. But if you think it sounds good, then I guess that's something. Finally, we get some Lester Mitchell gent. Oh, dude, that's funny. I'm so far away from gent, like musically. I have no idea what I'm doing, especially with these drums. I just wish it was like one beat. When it gets to be so many beats that like happening at once, like different changes, it really screws me up. I'm like, what am I doing? But yeah, it's kind of fun to mess around with like I've written a few songs where I play the E string tuned to B, and I have the rest, you know, A, D, G, B, E, and all that. But I've done that for a few tunes where I had like some patterns. I forgot what riff was I made. I made a riff similar to that. Look. That was probably as like low of a beat as I ever made. And that was a long time ago, just for like an interlude or like a breakdown in a song. What was another one? Oh, the Necessary Evil song is what I wrote. That was the tuning too for that one, because that was the. Like that kind of pattern. And that was the whole song's riff. I was like, this is probably the stupid easiest riff ever wrote. And then this recent one I made for this video, the one you guys saw from my Digitech, or not Digitech, Legato. I get them all mixed up because I remember the Digitech days. I'm so old. But Legato, in the multi-effect tank G pedal. The little riff I made for that one was pretty cool. Where I did the little walk. That little one. That was kind of cool. A little kind of Phrygian dominant. Or whatever. That was kind of cool. But I never really play like in super drop tunes. I'm always playing like in my free time, I'm usually just messing around with jazz stuff, fusion, or like 80s pop like Phil Collins music. I rarely listen to like heavy metal stuff anymore. Even though I love heavy metal. Oh, I see. The D is silent. So it just gent with a, like a... Oh, and Clutch says it right there, gent. So with a J, is that right? So gent, is that how you say it? That's funny, man. Yeah, I don't know anything about like gent music. I just know it has like 50 different timing things and ridiculous guitar antics that I can't pull off. But it's fun to listen to. I think my first experience listening to any kind of gent music was Doom, like the remake of Doom. Was it 2016 when they had the crazy Rip and Tear soundtrack? That would stress me out. It was pretty cool, but very stressful. My buddy says, "I'm glad I'm not the only one." Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I like the new stuff and the new modern stuff, but it gets so technical that it's like it almost becomes stressful for me. Like at a certain point, and I'm somebody that loves technical music, you know, or I used to really like technical music. But nowadays, I'd just rather sit down and listen to like some Sting or whatever, you know. It's kind of my vibe these days, just kind of taking it easy. But having said that, we tune back to normal here for my whatever you call this, some weird drop B standard, B over standard, somewhere though. Let's see, play some 1980s glam metal. Okay, we could do something like that. Let me see here. Let me turn off my phone, because I'm just going to use my looper pedal for that. Let's get the old loopy loop out here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a good Saturday out there. Don't miss the acoustic review tomorrow. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to talk about musically. I'm just kind of hanging out and BSing with you guys. I'll be here probably for a few hours, so just getting warmed up. Forgive the slop. Let's see. Let's do some... Well, we could do... Well, let's see. Do I want to do rock? I guess we could do rock kind of a sound. Let's see what kind of drum beat is in here again. I don't remember. This is very shred 80s style glam. Alright, let's try that. Let's try something like that, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. We'll wing it, man. I don't really know what I'm doing. Let me just go ahead and try tuning this, or turning this down a hair so you can kind of... Hold on a sec. Getting a lot of, There we go. That should hopefully not peak as much as it was. That'd be like my idea of what I think 80s hair metal sounds like. Just a bunch of like shred and like power chords, I would say. Something like that. Let's see here. 80s hair metal and shred rule. I don't dig gent. Or gent. but to each his own. Fair enough. I love Gent. Yeah, I need to get like more into the like the idea of what Gent really is. Like I don't really like I have an idea to some degree, but I don't know a whole lot about it. What is this? I really hate these spam messages, by the way. I don't mean to get distracted. I get so many spam messages from fake people that aren't even real. Like, it's so stupid. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Spam's everywhere these days. If you're on Facebook, you see it. It's really out of control, but yeah, no, I'm not going to be going on this stupid thing. People are like, oh, contact me on WhatsApp, you know, whatever nonsense. I'm so sick of spam. Every day something stupid. But anyways, having said that, let's go to something a little different here. Let's try to do something a little more mellow. Let's try some of the clean settings of this pedal here, which sound kind of nice. I think they sound nice. Kind of a nice chorusy sound, like you would hear, I guess, in like Metallica, right? That kind of thing. Or I guess you get like the 80s sounds. Kind of a pretty little chorusy tune there. This other clean setting sounds very similar to that. But a little less chorusy, right? It's still there, it's just not as strong, which is kind of cool in its own way. I kind of like the sound of that, to be honest with you. But very interesting, very robust tone and sounds and all that other good stuff. Then the distortions are kind of just the presets in the pedal I'm using right now. I'm not using my own. You can kind of hear it's very mid-range. This other one's very similar. Has a little bit more treble, I think, instead of... Alright, it has a nice little treble-y sound to it. Let's see here, 1986, best year in rock, thrash, and metal. Let's see here. Remember when Johnny Blaze walked into Guitar Center and heard someone playing one wrong? I'm not kidding, man. You know, for those of you that are newer to the channel, you know, I used to work in a music store for like, it's close to 9 years, pretty much 8.5, 9 years. And, you know, I was there 6 days a week, every day, pretty much. And so I heard a lot of people trying out guitars, right? I heard so many people trying out guitars. It's to the point where it's like almost like you expected certain music, right? Like, okay, when's that one song gonna happen? When's this song gonna happen? It was always one by Metallica or Nothing Else Matters, right? Or it would be what was the other one? Oh, Enter Sandman. I hear that one played wrong a lot. And then people would always play More Than Words, but like wrong, and that would just drive me crazy. I was like, oh, not this song again. I'd have to like step outside to clean the windows. I couldn't take it. So yes, real horror stories. Master of Puppets, Among the Living. Did Somewhere in Time come out in 86 too? Good question. I'm not 100% sure about that one. Speaking of Metallica, this setting over here is definitely like that Master Puppet sound, right? Right, so it has that nice, like, clean sound. Or this could be like Sanitarium. Kind of cool. Definitely have your whole slew of Metallica sounds in here if you want. Let me go back, actually. Sorry, it's a little loud. Let's see here. Yes, good year. Hello, says Stevie. Do you mean like Stevie T? I know we look so similar. It's hard to differentiate, right? Oh, man. Okay, so hopefully that's not peaking anymore. I don't know. On your guys' end, when I'm playing the guitar, is it peak? What I mean by that, does it sound distorted? Like, is it coming through like a bunch of noise, or is it coming through clean enough? I might try to adjust it. Oh, at a glance. That's funny, man. Oh my gosh. Not as famous as Stevie T. Not as famous or was rich. Stevie's living in like a big old mansion these days, from what I've seen. I don't know why you want to live in a mansion. That's like a lot of rooms, man. I have like a thing where like I wouldn't want to be in a house too big because I would hate walking around at night thinking people are in my house or like ghosts or some shit. Or, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, but like honestly, I would feel really weirded out by that. Like I would not want to get up in the middle of the night and go to my own kitchen because I'd be like, what was that sound? You know, is that paranormal stuff? Is that, you know, people walking around in my house? Seems fairly clean. Absolutely. Agree with you on that one. Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. Those were some good ones. It's the glasses. Yes, I am super blind, for those of you that don't know. I cannot see without my glasses. Well, I mean, I can. It's just really, like, blurred out double vision, you know? That's funny, man. Yeah, my place is literally the size of, like, a closet. Well, I don't want to say a closet. It's more like the size of maybe 3 closets. Like, you guys don't see, but right behind my laptop, right, is the end of this table, which is very small, and the front door faces me. And then to the left, you know, there's my bed, and then behind me is the bathroom and the kitchen, and it goes in this very small circle. Good old California times, man. They charge you up the wall just to live in a little crack of a crack of another crack inside of another crack. Pretty much. Let's see. You could have a big ass studio at least. I agree with you on that. That'd be kind of cool. A big studio would be cool. Let's see. 86 Van Halen, 5150 Ozzy Ultimate Sin. The list goes on and on. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Not Van Halen. Van Hagar. Yeah, I agree with you. It's why I moved. Don't blame me on that one. It's the glasses that remind him of Stevie T. 86 Poison Talk Dirty to Me. That's a good one. Poison's got some good tunes, man. I love the 80s stuff. You got a new script based on your good humor. Well, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I'm just a boring guy that likes to hang out and do music like the rest of us, right? But having said that, thank you guys for joining me in this live stream. I'm going to be here for a couple hours, probably, maybe more. We'll see how it goes. The whole point of these streams is just to kind of BS with you guys, talk about music, whatever, jam out some random stuff, and see what happens. By the way, speaking of communicating with the community here, if you guys saw my recent polls, I was really, really surprised that, like, in the, you know, pick your favorite guitar player out of the list battles, Steve Vai won 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row! And majority of people on my channel, at least in the past, were always downing Steve Vai. Like, Steve Vai's good, but he's not my favorite, you know, blah, blah. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, when I look at the polls, like, 90% of you people are picking Steve Vai over everybody else. So, yeah, I mean, which is a good thing. I love Steve Vai. I went to see him live, and the guy's amazing, but I just didn't expect that. Let's see. Kicks, the best 80s band ever. Pretty good band for sure, man. The 80s were a good time for music. Graduated in 86, took the money, bought my first electric guitar. Dang, Clutch, what guitar was it? I'm curious. Was it like a First Act, or was it like a Johnson? Do you know Yngwie Malmsteen? I know of him. I don't, like, I can't play him very well. I'm not Malmsteen, just so you know. Like, I'm gonna butcher this, so don't make fun of me. But like, what is that song? What is it over here? Something like that. And no, that's not right. No. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not Malmsteen, but I used to remember how to play some of them like years. We're talking like 15 years ago. Back when I actually practiced a lot. Let me go back here. I'm missing some comments. Sorry, guys. I have to like backtrack. Let me go back. Because I'm not a fast reader and I'm blind. You guys got to deal with a blind guy, okay? Just try not to abuse the elderly or the blind, which is me. I'm always happy when I'm not the oldest guy here or around. That's funny, man. Greetings from Colorado. Very cool. What's Colorado like right now? I've never been there. Is it decent weather? Cinderella, Queensryche. All good bands. All good bands. Fender Squier Strat. Clutch says that's his first guitar. That's a good first guitar, dude. I was expecting like a Johnson or something. Your favorites are John Sykes, Vivian Campbell. Good picks for sure, Frosted Head. Can you play the sweeping part from Jason Becker's Attitude or Altitudes? Not off the top of my head. If I took a look at it, maybe. I'm not that clean though, and I'm no Jason Becker. Steve Vai is also a nice guy and not an a-hole or girlfriend Peter like many. You got a good point, dude. A lot of them tend to be kind of douches, right? But Steve Vai seems to be pretty chill. I like the fact that he makes his own pizza. Like, what a cool guy. Where is he? I voted Jason B2. What's the hardest song you've written? Oh man, that's a tough one. Like, I guess there's different terms, like technically, or do you mean like music theory wise? Because those are two different ways I could go about it. I have songs I've written that are complicated musically, but not so much physically, if that makes sense. And I've had songs that I've written that are like complicated physically, but not musically and all that good stuff. But yeah, Altitudes by Jason Becker. I could take a look real quick at what arpeggios they're doing. I don't really know. I can't play the music like from the phone on here because I don't want to get copyright striked. But I could take a look real quick at that, like the sheet music or whatever. Let me just take a look. Jason Becker's an amazing player, so if anything, it would teach me some cool tricks I don't know, because there's a lot of things I don't know. Let me look here real quick. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just looking at the tab and sheet music, because I can't see. This is like tapping thing in the beginning. Where's the arpeggios at? I see a lot of shredding. I'm guessing there's a specific part of the song that has these arpeggios. Let me see. Lead guitar 1 drive, rhythm 2 drive, solo 1 drive. Alright, let me pause that. There's a lot of guitar parts in this song. So I'm not exactly sure which one that is, because I've never really listened to the song all the way through that much. I've listened to some of Jason Becker's other music, like Perpetual Burn I covered a long time ago. Too warm, but not like the Valley, my buddy says. I see. Yeah, the Valley sucks, dude. I hate the Valley. That's where I'm at right now in California, and it's freaking hot all the time. Yeah. My favorite is Vinnie Moore for sure. I love Vinnie Moore as a guitar player. That guy's amazing. Marty Friedman was Jason Becker's friend, and they played Insane together. Oh yeah, they sure did, man. Cacophony and all these other things. These guys are amazing musicians. Both, Tyler says. That's a tough one, dude. I think physically, my like most technically written song, like just physically speaking, is probably gonna be. I would say probably something like Crimson Moon. That was a tricky one to write, like just technically, because there's a lot of parts in that one, and there's a lot of changes and fast picking sections that kind of wore me out. Granted, it wasn't anything fancy. At least it was just hard for me. But music theory wise, I'd say probably the song you collabed with me on, the fusion jazzy kind of one because there's so many chord progressions, so many different keys. As there's kind of that was the reason I wrote that song, by the way. That one I invited you with, Tyler, is because it had so many like changes. I was trying to challenge myself. I wanted to see like how many keys could we play in, just for fun. Steve I said David Lee Roth used to make them run up mountains on their days off. David was a fitness fanatic. Yeah, I would believe it. I've seen him doing like what, taekwondo or something, or karate. I'm not sure what martial art, but I've seen him doing some weird karate stuff. Or maybe it's kung fu. I'm not sure which one he does. Starts around the 1 minute and 55 second mark. Oh, okay. Let me take a look. I'll scroll down a bit. Must be this section. Swap guitar parts. Is this one here? Lead guitar one drive. Oh, I see. I see the arpeggio sequence. So they're doing like, what is this? Looks like they're doing E minor to where? Is that right? Yeah, E minor. So you're doing like back and forth. And they're doing some other little like that, which is like, what is that, A major? So E minor to A major to where? Sorry, I'm just kind of speed running or reading this. This is going to be sloppy. Oh. So. I was a sloppy sleep picking, sorry. I'm not warmed up at all today, that's my excuse. It's just a B minor rundown, I see. So we got E minor, A major to B minor in two different positions. To like that, which is like a D major arpeggio to where? It's like an F sharp major arpeggio. So let's see. Something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm just speed running this because I can't spend the whole stream learning this, but that's sloppy as it's going to be and as bad as it's going to be, so I apologize. But yeah, those arpeggios are pretty cool. I'll take a look at this later and see if I can get them down properly and in correct timing, because I'm just half-assing it. If you met Dave in Pasadena, he would make you his running partner. I'm okay. I don't like running. I'm good. I've done enough cardio in my youth. I like to be lazy now and eat burritos. He always seemed to be crazy and was always talking about smoking. Yeah, that's true. Can't wait for the album. Appreciate that, Tyler. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I call it like a big release or anything. Like anytime I just release music, it just goes on Spotify, and I throw up an album cover, and I'm like, there you go. Nothing too fancy. Coffany, 2 albums with Marty Friedman and Jason Becker is the best guitar playing ever in mankind. Very strong statement. Let's see here. Well, never having seen it before, that's not bad at all. Thanks, dude. It's really sloppy, but good job so far. Yeah, it would be great to see the full part from you. Thanks. No worries. Thanks for the suggestion, too. I always appreciate it when you guys give me ideas of things I should learn or take a look at, because I like learning stuff in my free time. You know, I like doing new songs or exercises or challenges. And this song looks like it would be a challenge because it got that weird little... What is that? And where'd it go? I don't think he shreds there. I just threw that in there, but that's just because I have nothing else to put in there. But anyways, we're just hanging out, doing some cool music stuff. Let me know what you guys got going on, or if you have any music topics or suggestions or whatever. I'm just kind of screwing off. I got my Legato Tank G plugged in down here for my multi-effects processor. Pretty cool. If you haven't seen the review on that, go check it out on the channel. It's kind of fun. And I got my looper pedal. It's only like 25 bucks, I think it is. Or maybe it's 30. It might have went up. And so yeah, we're just doing some loops, doing some jams, hanging out on this Saturday. Hopefully kind of fun for you guys. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. I don't know what plans you guys got going on, if you're going to the Olive Garden or if you're going to hang out at home like I do. I don't really go anywhere anymore. It's too crazy out there in the world, man. I used to like going out and doing stuff, but with all the stabbings and everything and just crazy people, I don't like to go out much anymore. Just go out as minimal as possible, you know? It's too ghetto. Let's see. Sienna says, what guitar do you recommend from AIO for shredding an 80s rock metal playing? Pretty cool. I don't know much about like all their models yet, so I can't give you a lot of good advice. I do like the SC77 I'm playing right here, but that's the only AIO guitar I've played so far. I might play some more in the future, and I give you guys some more ideas, but I could definitely not tell you about their other models. I did a Shred collab project. Maybe you want to join next year too? Sure, yeah, no problem. Thank you for the invite. I would be super stoked to do that. I can't guarantee if anything I write will sound good for your project, but I'd be happy to join in with you. Heck, let's see. Genesis by Polyphia is a good song to start getting into prog. Okay. I'll have to check that out then. When you say Genesis, I think of Phil Collins because I'm a big Phil Collins fan, but I know that's not what you're saying. That's where my brain goes. I was just listening to Phil Collins the other day. It was live, and he was doing like all of his hit songs, you know, from back in the day. Which it was an old video, but it wasn't now, of course. You'd be like, you know, all tired out. But back in his prime, and man, what a cool concert it was. What is this here? Sleep and work at 11. Oh man, that sucks. The grind, man, the grind. You went to Olive Garden today? Ooh, chicken parmesan. Heck yeah, man. That's a good one. Good taste you got there, my friend. I used to really like the breadsticks, too, because they keep bringing them out, you know. But then I feel like a fatty, man. I eat the breadsticks, and they offer more. And if you agree to take more, then they give you this look like, okay, I'll go get you some more breadsticks. I'm like, well, you offered. I mean, then you feel weird and you want to hide, you know, with your breadsticks, and yeah, it's a little awkward times. Let's see here. I had to go to checkout and like Crimson Moon. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Otherworldly. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you went and go and checked it out and liked it. I have a lot of tunes I write, and you know, people. I think I have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 listeners on Spotify or something like that, which is fine. But I just like to make music. I just love creating music and just sharing it, you know what I mean, with people. That's kind of my whole thing. I like doing that. And even if it's just 1 or 2 people that check it out, that's cool enough. Even if nobody checks it out and nobody listens to it at all, I still have fun just because it's a fun process writing music. It's like therapy for me. I love just sitting there and letting music come out. I think it's the best therapy, listening to music and just playing along with it, you know? Whenever I'm having like a really bad day, I just put on the best of Sting, man. Love Sting. Sting's just, what a guy. All of his music is just killer and so, you know, well put. And I love the chord progressions in the background. Like that one a lot, which is like, what is that, Englishman in New York? That's a really good one. Really pretty one. Or if you listen to like Fields of Gold, they have a lot of really interesting guitar stuff in the background, like little harmonics. And they have this little like B minor 9 type thing going on. And this little pretty. Guy's just an amazing musician all around, and just hearing all the parts come together is my whole point, I guess. Compositionally, it's just really, really pretty. Let's see here. Olive Garden refills the Alfredo dipping sauce also. Ooh, that's a life hack I needed to know. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Scott. Were you around when Cafe LA was open on the Strip in the 80s? Puff bread, excellent. Ooh, man, that sounds like it was really good. I was not around then, unfortunately. But I wish I was. That sounds really tasty, man. Any kind of good, like, like bread things, man. I really enjoy some good, wholesome bread. It's just funny to say, you know, because I know a lot of people that do like the keto stuff, which is fine, you know, but I could never get rid of like all the carbs, man. I like carbs to some degree, you know, and granted, I'm not sitting there eating like a whole loaf of bread in one sitting, but certain carbs, when they're done right and wholesomely made, freaking awesome. Anyways, having said that, let's do some more jamming here with you guys. I'm just gonna screw around and see if we can make a cool, like I don't know, just a kind of a pretty tone. Let's see what we can do here. Try making a little background sound, shall we? Very pretty, relaxing, chill thing here. Bottom of the chat with Mike. What's up, dude? How you doing? Just subscribed. Well, I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for coming around. I'm just doing some jams. We're doing some music talk, BS and hanging out. This is just a pretty relaxing instrumental thing I just threw together. Why not? Let's do some leads, maybe. This is in a nice F sharp minor key, so if you guys want to play along with me, F sharp minor is your go-to sound here for this. A little bit of that Dorian. Let's see here. AIO Wolf S1. Oh my goodness, that's a long thing here. Looks like a good shredding guitar. That's awesome, man. Yeah, AIO is a good company. I've had nothing but good experiences with AIO. Nice, sounds awesome. Thanks, dude. I'm just screwing around, but I'm glad it sounds alright. I'm really sloppy today, guys. Sounds like a scene of a movie where people drilling a hole. You're a bank to rob it. Oh no! That went to 0 to 100 pretty quick. Thanks, dude. I sure appreciate that. The professor, like a cat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just like these really relaxing sounds myself. I love that. Very calming, and to make some little melodies over this, right? You could just do so many things. Let's get the electric up a little louder on that. Very relaxing. Okay, so there's that one. We'll take a break for a little bit and we'll come back to some jamming. Why not? Let's see here. Some blues jams. Yeah, I would say it's kind of bluesy, but not too bluesy. There's different types of blues you can do. You know, let's try to improvise over just the looper here without the drums. And where's that at? I think it's the middle button, right? Or is it top one? Top one, okay. So let's see here. I'm going to go and just mess around with some stuff. Do you listen to Tangerine Dream? I don't know what that is. Is that a band? I'll definitely check them out if it is a band. Has a cool name, I'll tell you that much. Maybe I should do that. Let's see if we can do something like this little pattern here. Let's see here what's going on. Hey Les, think you can do a metal shred Pantera inspired? Well, I can give it a try. They do soundtracks for The Keep and The Legend, which I happen to like a lot. Oh, I see. That's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, I don't know much about that one. I'll have to give them a listen, though. Let's see here, not to ignore you guys. But yeah, we'll try a Pantera thing here in a sec. Let's see. If you ever hit the wrong note, you'd still make it sing in there somehow. Nice fretboard knowledge, and especially the announcement. All notes, lives matter. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I play a lot of wrong notes. You guys may not hear them as well as I do, but I hear them and they tick me off. I'm like, damn it. So yeah, I have my days. I play a lot of wrong notes. And you got to play a lot of wrong notes in order to find the right ones. So the more notes you play that are wrong, that's a good thing, because then you're going to find yourself one step closer to the right notes. Or somebody else once told me, hey, if you ever play the wrong note, at least you're just one note ahead or behind. So it's got to be there somewhere, right? But yeah, you said Pantera inspired. I could try. Like, I don't know if I can make a Pantera inspired track, like a groove metal thing. I can try. That's all I can tell you. I don't really know for certain. No, that's too fast. That's too fast. Maybe that kind of beats too. No. That's too mellow a beat, maybe. This would be like a drum machine for that kind of pattern, I think. Is that like a, I don't know, like a, does that sound Pantera-y? I don't know if that sounds Pantera-y. That's not very metal. If it goes a little faster. No. Too fast. It's too slow now. Now that's not like Metallica more than anything. That's a Metallica beat, right? Yeah, that's Metallica. So let's try that groovy one I had earlier, I guess. I guess something like that. And by the way, that's the downside of this looper pedal, is I can't turn the drums up. They're so quiet. Like, I don't know why the pedal doesn't have like a volume for the drums other than the one basic one. It's just so quiet on there. You can barely hear it. I'm still learning the pentatonic scales. Do you have a specific one or favorite you use more than others, if I'm even asking that the right way? That's a good question. We can definitely answer that for you. Let me first make some kind of Pantera riff, or try to. Let's see if we can get something going. No, something like that's too simple. I need to think of something more like groovy. Let's see. No, hold on. Let me think about this. Okay, I got an idea. No. Something like that. I don't know, it'd be some kind of pattern. But the drums just don't fit. It just sounds weird to me. Like, the drums sound awkward, but I think I'd make some kind of pattern up, like a... something like that would be kind of maybe closer to Megadeth or Pantera, one of those. I don't know. Similar-ish? Pantera has some groovy riffs though, man. Dime's one of the best for making some cool, I don't know, like, what do you call it, groove metal patterns? I don't know, blues metal. But yeah, to answer your question, bottom of the chat, if you're still here, you're still learning the pentatonic scales. I would say to learn like learn your 5 positions of your minor pentatonic scale, right? So like if you're doing like A minor in one position, I think you should learn them all throughout the neck, right? So like position 2, A minor, position 3, position 4, A minor, position 5, back to position 1. Once you have those memorized where you can't mess them up, like they're solid in your head, like the best way to do that is to play them up and down every day with a metronome, because it helps wire your brain to memorize them. Once you have those figured out really well, memorize the intervals. Like, okay, root, flat third, right, 4th, 5th, flat 7, and then just repeat the octave. The next step from there, what I like to do is I'll be using like superimposed pentatonics. So if we're in the key of A minor, I can use the 5th scale degree, which would be our E, right? Like from an A perspective, like a power chord or muscles out of tune. Hold on. There we go. That was hurting my ears. But yeah, so A to E, that's a 5th movement. That's the other pentatonic scale we can use in minor form. So E minor pentatonic works over A minor pentatonic, and I'll show you an example of that real quick. Just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I know I'm spouting a lot of nonsense here, but let me make an A minor 11 chord, one of my favorites. Let's see. So we can do A minor pentatonic in 5 positions, right? But it's a little boring and it sounds like a scale pattern, so you want to play it like that, obviously. Now I'm going to switch over to my distortion for this. But let's say I'm playing E minor pentatonic over A minor. Now we'll go into why in a minute. So that works pretty well, and the reason why, hold on a second, turn this loop off, it's going to keep going. Okay, but the reason why is because in our E minor pentatonic scale we have the notes E, G, A, B, up to this D here. All of those notes exist in the key of A natural minor, right? So that tells us that we can impose that E minor pentatonic, because there's no clashing notes, over our A minor chord. So when you blend the A minor pentatonic along with the E minor pentatonic, you get some really cool sounds, right? Because you're kind of basically in a way playing your 9th and 11th degree of that A minor. So pretty cool. That's one thing you can explore later on. Like I don't know if like how far you are into pentatonics. If you're not like if you don't have the 5 shapes memorized, I say just do that first. But later on, you can get into like superimposing pentatonics. Now this works with the 4th degree too. I don't like the sound of the 4th degree being played over that. So like if I wanted to play A minor, right, in the key of or whatever, and I'm playing over that A minor chord, I could technically run a D minor pentatonic, but I think it sounds ugly. A lot of guys will use the 4th degree. I don't like that. But I like using the 5th scale degree. That seems to blend okay. From there, you can definitely, incorporate other scales and things, but really what it comes down to is accenting your... This goes for everybody, by the way. This isn't just for, like, pentatonics, but whenever you're making melodic lines, what I found to be useful is using pentatonic as my base, like my structure, my foundation, right? So I can bounce and weave in and out of. Use other scales as ways to build or release tension. So pentatonic being your main melodic structure, and weave in and out of notes that might cause a sense of feeling, right? So maybe you're going to weave into the Dorian mode, but the natural 6. Maybe you're going to weave into natural minor. I don't know, whatever it is you want to weave into, and then come back. So you're creating a little sense of something happening and then come back. That's a really hard thing to do, even for me still, but that's something useful. Now, on top of that, you want to use your what they call target notes or chord tones, basically like your arpeggios of chords, like your first, third, fifth degrees or seventh degree. Those are really nice ones. Ninth is really nice too. Those are like your stable, strong, melodic notes, right, over those chords. So in this case, I would be using my A, C, E, G, right? I could even add that D in a higher position if I wanted to. I add the B in there. The fourth degree is the 11th. But from there, okay, this is the next important part. We can use chromaticism to do what we call like approach notes. So if my target note, like you see me do this before, guys. You see me do this. This is in the key of A minor or an E minor. You could do it in either one. And the reason why is because this is an E minor triad. E minor triad exists within the key of A minor, so we can use it in A minor. And then I'm using this chromaticism here. And then here, I'm walking up, and then chromatically. This is definitely an approach note formula using chromaticism to go back. So you hear me do this a lot because it's fun and it's kind of nice sounding. You can do it over here in the A minor positioning. Right? And that gives you like a nice bebop-y sound. But yeah, approach tones or notes is where chromaticism kind of comes into play. But pentatonic, just to kind of recap, pentatonics in the key and a fifth up. So, you know, A minor pentatonic, E minor pentatonic, superimposing pentatonics as your base, your foundation. Weave in and out of major and minor scales or modes to create flavor or dissonance, like tension release. And then use your target notes or your chord tones of your intervals, basically, of your chords, right? Know what they are. And then play those as your stable notes to create melodies or play around them using approach notes or your scales and so on. So that's my best advice for playing pentatonic scales or anything melodically. Don't think in terms of just scales, think in terms of intervals and their function. So even if you're playing pentatonic, see where it comes from. Okay, it's 5-note scale. It's taken from a 7-note minor scale, right? Basically just taken out of that. It's just 2 notes missing from that. And they're all just intervals, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or whatever. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7. And to see where they function with those chords. See how they kind of connect to other chords. That's why, you know, music theory could be so annoying. It could be such a big, deep, painful thing because people like me have a hard time explaining it, and then we make it worse for other people. Hopefully I'm not confusing you guys. And hopefully that makes sense. If you guys got questions about any of that, just let me know. Hey, what's going on, Blue Mox? How you doing? Sorry for the delay. I just kind of got caught up in this explanation that was long-winded, and yeah, it's a mess, man. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me in this live stream. I got a couple more hours left, or maybe another hour and a half I'll be here. We're just BSing music stuff, hanging out, doing some jams. I'm sloppy. I sound like crap today. Forgive me. Spent the whole day editing, which, by the way, I have a video coming out tomorrow. It's going to be a brand new electric acoustic review, and I got a really cool Al Di Meola type gypsy jazz type of Spanish original song you guys will really like. It's really cool. So definitely don't miss that tomorrow. But yeah, awesome. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day out there. I'm going to go ahead and drink a little bit of water here because I'm yapping and yapping and yapping. You're right about intervals. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I don't always explain things the way I like. And I don't really teach this stuff that often other than my YouTube videos because most of my lessons I teach are like, you know, beginners and stuff, and I don't want to flood their heads with all that. But can you do a run through the harmonic minor scale jam on that maybe? Sure, dude. We could talk about the harmonic minor scale. Everything comes from your basic intervals, though, like harmonic minor, for instance, right? If we look at harmonic minor real quick before I do a jam, if I'm doing something like 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, but I move that 7 up to a natural 7 degree, like from a major scale perspective, it's what gives it that sound, right? And really, the harmonic minor scale, in my opinion, is used over, well, you could use it over dominant chords like dominant 9, dominant 7, dominant sharp 9, whatever. And I'll give you an example of how you can do this. To create tension and to release tension, let me find a drum track first, just for some rhythm, because I'm not the greatest at keeping rhythm by myself. Okay, let's go. So this would be an A minor for reference, guys, okay? Listening to it all, I want to be faster at leads and just jam it out. Awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad I kind of helped you out with that. To get faster, just relax and use a metronome. I know it sounds really silly. You can also check out some of my lesson videos on my channel. I have a big playlist full of them with some free tabs and all that good stuff. What's up? Love the guitar. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I love it too. Feels pretty nice. Yeah, we're just BSing, hanging out here. A guy had a question about harmonic minor, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that real quick. So here's the progression. I'm going to use A minor, or A minor 7, D minor 7, and then I'm going to use this E7 sharp 9, which is like a Hendrix chord, you guys call it. That's where the harmonic minor is going to fall, right? Because that's from our A harmonic minor. If we build our chords, that's where that key comes in. So let's check it out real quick here. So okay, so basically what's going to happen here is I'm going to use A minor pentatonic, right? And we're going to kind of just screw around with this in some distortion. Okay, now here. So, I'm just shredding through real quick, but the idea is, I would play this probably a little slower. Let's see, make it a little bit more mellow. Right, but that's the thing. So when you have this type of progression, the goal is, I'm playing primarily, sorry, more clean setting, but when you're playing over this, we have these two functioning chords, right, from just an A natural minor scale, right? In A natural minor, we'd have an E minor 7, right, not an E7 sharp 9. It'd be that one note difference. That one note different there gives us access to play harmonic minor, and that's where we can kind of blend into that. Now you could also use melodic minor. I like doing that more because it just sounds better to me. I like that better, but you can do harmonic minor, and think of it as a way to just kind of go into something to build tension and then resolve tension, make music more interesting, right? Same with melodic minor. You're kind of just weaving in and out of it. Now you're not going to make a whole, like, you could make a whole song in harmonic minor. I kind of did that myself, and you'll hear that song tomorrow on my channel. Like I said, I made a gypsy jazz type of harmonic minor song, so you can hear that example tomorrow. I don't want to ruin it for you guys now and play it, but that was primarily done in harmonic minor key. But you can make a song totally in harmonic minor if you want to. It just gets a little old when you hear something over and over in harmonic minor. And that would be something like just to kind of give you an example of what that might sound like. You could do something very basic sounding, like this. You just vamp a minor chord, right? Let's say I go up to just myself here. I don't want to have drums on this one. Right, you could make a total harmonic minor jam like that, but it gets kind of boring after a while because it's just the same. It loses the function for me. So try to use it sparingly is my advice, and hopefully that kind of helps. Let's see, awesome. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Howdy, dude. How you doing today? Good to see you. What is this? Should I learn scales one string at a time or as entire shapes? Good question, man. I don't recommend learning scales one string at a time, even though they teach you that like in the Mel Bay books. And some teachers go that route too, but I don't think it's a really good method. I would say to learn your full shapes. There's two different ones. Like you could do caged patterns or you could do your 3-note per string system. I do the 3-note per string system, but that's not to say the cage is bad. Cage shapes are okay too if you're doing stuff like. Right, or if you're doing 3-note per strings, I think they're both good. I use 3-note per strings more because of my background. I did a lot of shred stuff, so back when I was a metal fanatic and shredded all the time, which I still kind of have those moments, I did that. But yeah, learn like one shape at a time, play it up and down until you have it really memorized, do it with a metronome, and then that'd be my advice for you. And like I said, like learning the one string thing is really just for mapping out the notes. Like, hey, here's the whole step, half step, whole step, half step formula. Okay. One string, whole step, half step, whole step, half step. But it's not realistic in a functioning sense because nobody's going to make a solo on one string like. I mean, you could, but it'd be so much work. Okay, thank you. No problem, dude. Appreciate the questions. It keeps me entertained. Hope that helps. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Saturday out there. I'm just killing some time hanging out with you dudes. And gals, I don't know if there's any gals out there, but you people, I'll just say it like that. You people. No, that sounds wrong saying you people. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you have any music questions or any BS you guys want to talk about, I'm here. We're just kind of hanging out. Yeah, I was listening to some 80s stuff the other day, man. And man, there's just so much just soul and melody that you don't hear nowadays. And I'm not saying like music nowadays is bad. It lacks the magic feeling for me, I don't know. It's just missing that certain flavor. Let's see here. He says, let's hear a blast from your past. Oh, man. Do you mean like a story or do you mean like a song? Which one do you mean by that? I don't have any backing tracks ready or anything. Unless you're Dick Dale. One string soloing. Yeah, that's funny, man. I think we've definitely moved on since the 50s, 60s era. Things have really improved a lot, like as far as techniques go. I mean, if you look back at Rock Around the Clock, right? The little what was that little something kind of silly like that. But let's see here. We want to see you shred. All right. I'm not much entertaining when I'm shredding, but I can shred for you guys if you want. Some metal. All right. I don't know if that's shreddy enough for you guys. I'm not really like warmed up, so my hands kind of suck today, and I've spent all day just editing, so I'm not really I'm really not playing good right now. This is like slop, but usually it's better than this, so forgive me, okay? We can't play 100% all the time. Bro is a beast. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I wish I was a beast. My limitations, man, they always drive me nuts. But yeah, I can shred some stuff. Let's do like some, let's do some jamming. I'm going to put like a track on here and we'll do some shred or something. I don't know. How long have I been playing? About 23 years. It sounds like a long time, but it wasn't really that great of 23 years because like the first 5 or 6 was just self-taught nonsense and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I had to unlearn habits and stuff, so I only count I take 6 years away from but 23 years if you count that in there. I don't know. Jason. Oh, cool, dude. Thanks for the support, man. Always appreciate the donations on the channel. Much appreciated, Jason. Heck yeah, sounds good to me. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I can show you guys some tunes here. Let's see what we got here. Let me show you guys some shred. I'm just going to pull up some backing tracks real quick. I know I got my looper plugged in, but I can't really hear the drums. So let's try pulling up just a random metal backing track real quick. And then we'll jam out a little bit for you guys, because I know you want to hear some shred. So let's see what we got here. Wild Majestic backing track. No, Epic Melodic. That sounds kind of cool. What is that? Let's see what this sounds like, guys. Commercials. Oh my god. Hulu. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. Okay, you want to shred, so we'll see. This isn't very loud. That's too loud. Can't find a happy medium. Random nonsense. Random shreddy shreds. Slop. Okay, any Larry Carlton? We could check it out, man. Let's listen to some Larry Carlton. Larry Carlton. Whoa. Style backing track. Guthrie Govan style Larry Carlton backing track. Okay, that sounds interesting. Oh, this one. Okay, I've heard this one before. What key is this in? What does it really tell you? C minor, I'm guessing? I think C minor. My G string's way out of tune, by the way. I don't know, I knocked it out of tune doing something. There we go. That's the first time I actually went sharp from being out of tune instead of flat. That's pretty weird. That's when you know you're abusing the guitar in the wrong way. A bunch of cool hand signs. You guys are cool, man. I'm glad you like the jams. I'm just sloppy mess today, but it works. It works. We'll do some more jams for you guys. More jamming, more jamming. If you guys have any topics you want to talk about or any music stuff, just let me know. I don't know what this one is. This is Larry Carlton style blues. We can keep on the same track here. Oh, commercials. Dude, as much as I like Chewy for my dog, I want a jam. I don't know what this is either. We'll see. What is this one? Alright, there you go. Some good old jammin', my friends. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you guys. You listen to any Guns N' Roses? Oh yeah, Guns N' Roses is awesome, man. What do we got here? No way, brother, you rock. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. What system did you use when you were starting? Guitar Basics. Not a lot of guitar systems, man. It's really just learning music theory and learning scales and, you know, intervals, chords, and just having to do it the old boring way. Don't know about any good systems, to be honest with you. Sorry I'm late. It's hard to get here on time when you, Dave and Sean, all live stream simultaneously. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. But thanks for joining, Tim. Appreciate it, dude. Now I need a whiskey. That's funny, man. Sounds great. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate that, dude. Not much of a blues player, but I like to have fun with it and pretend. Bad jams, man. Badass jams. Thank you very much. Have ever been to NAMM? No, I have never been to the NAMM show. I've been invited before in the past, but then things didn't really work out. But I've never actually been to the NAMM show. Turn that off. It's too much distortion. I like that, honestly, because there are so many shills out there trying to sell us the secret to learning. Oh, yeah. There's no secret, man. It's really just consistency and effort, and then, doing it as much as you possibly can over and over and over and over. Yeah, no, there's no secret to guitar playing. Pick, some music theory, get a teacher, and just start from scratch, man. Learn some chords, learn how they're built, learn intervals, learn timing, play with the metronome, learn songs, analyze the songs, like what theory are they using in the songs. Yeah, listen to all kinds of music, do some studying, and that's pretty much it. There's no secrets, there's no fancy anything. Anybody that tells you there's some fancy secret or life hack is just marketing. And I know about marketing because I do YouTube too, so I get it. It's all about clickbait. Let's see here. Sire Guitar. I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. I'll have to check them out sometime. Jeff Skunk Baxter. Ah, I see what you're doing there, yeah. Are you combining names of guitar players, or is that actually a person? Jeff Skunk Baxter. Because I know there's, good guitar players with the first name Jeff, and I know guitar players have the last name Baxter. Exactly, Tim. You got it right, man. And what's more important, too, is to always be, consistent. No matter what it is you do, anything can work if you're consistent. If you're not consistent, you're not going to see results. You got to be consistent, and you have to always push yourself to be open-minded enough to listen to other music and see what you can improve on. I'm always very hyper aware of myself. Like, hey, that bend sounded like crap. That picking sounded like crap. I need to work on this next time. I need to work on that. But it's all a learning thing for me. Like, I don't get mad about it. I'm like, okay, something I need to work on. There's a lot of things I got to work on. But that's the thing. You want to be you don't always want to be stagnant or comfortable. You know what I mean? The day you get comfortable and you get you kind of give up on learning stuff is the day you'll notice your skills don't really improve anymore. And I've been in that boat myself. Oh, I see. Steely Dan's awesome, man. Doobie Brothers is nice too. He was with Doobie Bros. Oh, I see. That's awesome, man. I want a lesson from you, but never had time to hook up. We need to get together sometime, and you can get paid to teach. Oh man, yeah, your free lesson's still valid, dude. Whenever you want to hit me up for it, just let me know. I was really surprised. I was doing the free lesson giveaways here on my channel. I thought maybe people would like to, jam or whatever, but some people didn't take me up on the free lessons. They won, but then 3 or 4 people won, and I only had one guy cash in his lesson. I think mainly just because of nerves, But you guys have nothing to worry about. I'm a super dorky, regular guy like you. I don't do anything in my free time. I'm nothing fancy or special. I just sit in my house and my dog barks at me. We don't do anything fancy here besides the YouTube nonsense. That's about it. So I got to see if I can get a lesson or two from Lester as soon as I get some money together. Yeah, no worries, dude. I offer lessons, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. If any of you guys ever want to take lessons with me, I have to evaluate where you're at. I have to give you homework, and I expect you guys to do the work. I can't make you do anything. I've had a lot of people, I've taught a lot of people in the last 8 or 9 years. That's my full-time job, but it's very rare when you meet people that like the criticism and putting in the work. And I'm not saying I'm gonna insult you guys, but I've had people that straight up want to argue with me, which is crazy because you pay for me for lessons, but then you argue with what they're giving you for advice. Doesn't make any sense. It's kind of a waste of money at that point. It's well, just save your money if you don't want me to help you. Yeah, I've had that before. Be a great teacher. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. But yeah, and you guys got to bear with me too. I haven't taught a lot of adults, right? The last 8-9 years, I've taught primarily children, 2-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 13, 15, teenagers, but not as many adults, And then the adults that I have had, like I said, they get kind of weird about wanting to change their routine. So, and I get it. People get stuck on not wanting to change certain things. I totally understand. I used to be the same way when I was younger about certain things. Like I liked the way I was doing things. I don't want to be told otherwise. But eventually I broke down. I had a teacher. He was a Greek guy, and he saw all my habits right away. Really good guitar player named Gus Strax. But he was quick, man. He showed me what's up. I actually have a video if you guys want to see. I've part of a video I can show you of him correcting me. This is back years ago when I was getting some of my bad habits taken care of, and I still have bad habits, by the way. They're not fixed. I'm trying, but I'm not where I want to be. Let me just pull it up here. Let me see. I've had quite bypass and started working from home. Oh man. Yeah, no problem, dude. I'm really sorry to hear all that. Hope you're doing all right now. Health is really it's a hell of a thing, dude. Yeah, especially with heart stuff or anything like that. That's just intense, dude. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Where's my file at? Is this one? Give me a second, guys. I'm pulling up my a video of the guy that taught me, or one of my teachers, I should say. I've had different teachers over the years, but this is like 5. No, actually, it might be 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. Is this it? Let me just open this up. I think this might be the one. And then I'll share it on the screen if it is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and turn echo cancellation on, because I think it's going to echo if I don't. Where is it at? Echo cancellation, just for now, and then I'll turn it back off. Don't let me forget. The video will echo weirdly. Okay, so this is the video present screen. Let me go and pull it up. I have it finally loaded. My computer's slow, bear with me. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this okay. I'll put myself on the bottom here. So just to give you some backstory, I found this guy on the internet, played really good. Gus Strax. He's a channel. He's a really good guy, really good guitar player. He's Greek. But I was like, this guy, I need somebody to help me fix my habits, because I wasn't using my pinky enough. I wasn't using the proper form on certain things. And I still lack in certain ways. I'm not all there yet. But this is again like 6-7 years ago, somewhere around that time frame. And he was like, okay, you need to really focus here, and this helped me really zone in. So what the context of this is, he's trying to tell me how to play certain scales, shapes together using the pinky, and also the picking sequences. He was trying to help clean them up for me, because I was a little sloppy. Well, I still am, but.
And just to let you know from now, this is going to be a little bit hard, because you are used, I don't know how many years you're doing this, you're playing the modes this way. It's going to get a little bit in your way now, because you will need to adjust something that is very, let's say, fundamental in your guitar playing right now. So you need to be a little bit focused here when you practice. So I give you the Aeolian, and let's write Aeolian and Ionian for next time with the ADD exercise. So you need to apply the same pattern on the Ionian mode as well. So it's called the ABCD exercise because we play groups of 4 notes, and then another 4 notes, then 4 notes from every note of the scale. So the principle is very, very simple. So let's see the exercise. And I want you to apply that from different in different places of your fretboard again. Like go to the E Aeolian mode and do.
I think it just ends there because we ran out of space. But that is basically what really helped change my view on things, is that exercise there, which is really stupid exercise. But remember, it's like 7 years ago, and I didn't, I was stuck in bad habits and things. But that helped me quite a bit in my playing, because I was playing things, well, just realistically half-ass, and I still kind of fall into that category sometimes. But yeah, so just finding the right people to help give you information and keeping an open mind, you can just learn so much. And no matter what it is, it could be from a Michael Bolton song, it could be from some random guy that plays, I don't know, country. I don't know. There's always something to learn. See here, Lester seems like a good soul. That's why I watch him and would take any of his criticism. He doesn't sound like he would do it despite her malice. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad I come off that way. Yeah, I wouldn't criticize anybody just for fun. That's for sure. Let's see here. Hard to change a leopard spots. That's funny, man. Especially an old leopard. Net is spotty here. Don't worry, dude. I totally get it. My internet's kind of sucky too. I got Spectrum. Yeah, definitely. That was technically beautiful. Absolutely. Helped me out a lot because, this exercise you have to really utilize going back and forth with a pinky. And, I didn't want to really use my pinky back when I was younger. I neglected it because I was lazy, one. And two, because I had a microfracture from doing boxing. I did Muay Thai boxing. And so I was always scared to use my pinky because I was always hitting crap wrong and getting fractures and stuff. So you can imagine, like, I was being a weenie. I was like, I don't want to do this. What if I get used to using my pinky and I mess it up? And I was like, yeah, whatever. And I started using it, right? But yeah, it helped a lot. Legato tips. Any would be nice. Want to speed mine up and make it less sloppy. Yeah, for sure, dude. I have a whole lesson course on legato. If you're interested, it's actually, I forget what I have it marked at, like $17 or something, but it's got tons of exercises and tips. But I will give you some free ones here that I can think of off the top of my head. You can turn on the metronome, and you guys can play along with me on this or not. I don't know if you guys like the metronome or not. But what you're going to do is you're going to do some basic exercises, okay? And the whole thing that you want to do is you want to utilize a relaxed technique. You don't want to force your hands to, you don't want to grip hard is what I'm saying. You don't want to use any tension. It should be very light, like playing on a cloud, right? And that's my problem. I've always had a problem where I overly tense up. That's why I preach this so much, because I have the same problem. And you see me do it. You probably saw me do it earlier in the stream where I tensed up and it screwed up my playing. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a simple scale pattern. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my echo cancellation off because you guys aren't going to be able to hear me playing. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this set at like 90 beats per minute, really basic timing here. And we're going to relax by just kind of very lightly. Okay, I'm going to roll my fingers going 5, 7, 9 on the B string to the E string, like. And the goal isn't to be loud here, or heavy-handed. You just want to roll the fingers. Now watch here. I'm letting go of my index at this point. I'm not holding them down. You don't want to anchor, so. Right, but I'm not moving my fingers so far away. I'm keeping them close, just not holding down, so. Then try doing pull-offs. Then you get to more exercises, maybe. Or And the whole goal here is I'm trying to keep timing while also maintaining relaxation. So lightly pressing, being smooth and in control. That's really important for legato. So you could also do these other patterns. Maybe something like... Or I could do certain patterns. Maybe you're going something like, I don't know. Let me get my other setting on. Let's less mids. There's different patterns you can do. Is my whole point. So to recap, relax your hands, play as lightly as possible, don't muscle your way through anything. Be very light, very calm, very in control with your hands, just lightly pressing very gently. Don't hold everything down at once like anchoring, but just lightly move your fingers. And to see if you can do some cool little exercises with the metronome. That's going to help you out quite a bit, I think. So let me see here. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. Hard to play without your pinky. That's so true. I'm gonna start using a metronome. Just subscribe. You rock. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I'm glad you like the jams, supposedly. But yeah, let's see here. So from there we can do some other cool stuff. Let's see. Maybe you can do some other patterns like you're walking around. Which is kind of awkward to do. Just trying to relax, though. All right. Just trying to relax the hands. I guess that's the biggest thing I was trying to say. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. So just start slow and build up. Yeah, definitely, man. You could start slow and just use the metronome to kind of build your speed, and just try to relax in different like phrases, I guess, if that makes sense, like different little patterns you can do. What is this? The problem with a lot of young people today is they don't have the patience. They think when they want to pick up the guitar, they can play immediately. Yeah, that's true, man. I could totally understand that. Let me see. What is this? Okay, but yeah, I mean, having said that, you could definitely mess around with just some different patterns, right? Even just walking up scale, so... I'm just walking up these scale patterns. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked, but you're just playing your scales basically with some back and forth motions. So if you have your scales going, but then you do some hammer-on pull-offs and kind of slide in and out of arpeggio shapes. Or here, from over here. So I'm playing these. Like kind of like approach note type things. Anyways, just some ideas. What's up, my dude? I just got out of prison. Can you teach me a few licks? Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of licks you're looking for. There's all kinds of different ones you can find on my channel, like from blues ones or rock ones. Totally up to the sounds you like. What are we at here? Sounding great, Lester. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate that, dude. Hope you're having a good day out there and good evening. Are you playing through your katana? Right now, I'm not playing through the katana, but I'm using this, what is it called? The Legato Tank G multi-effect processing unit. There's no amp I'm using. I'm just using straight from the pedal into my interface. So, giving it a good test run, and it sounds pretty cool. Especially since I have like these crunchy settings. Where I have these nice soft, like, you know, I have this more chorusy sound. I kind of like this one because it reminds me of like Sting. Which is funny, the Sting song, If I Ever Lose My Faith in You, is very similar to the chords in Filter's Could You Take My Picture? Kind of a pretty sound. And then it goes to the chorus. I think this is the chord goes. But yeah, it's like, it's kind of interesting how you can use those same sound effects for just different song tones or whatever. It's kind of cool. Kind of nice ambience. Kind of a pretty sound. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Straight Tank G to DL. Yes, sir, you got it. And it sounds really nice. I really like these ambient kind of tones on this thing. It's just... very relaxing tones. I have been wanting one of those Vox AC-15s for a long time. Ooh, Vox is nice. Heck yeah, I get like the edge sound on some of those things. But yeah, these kind of pretty sounds, man. They're just so relaxing to me. You can just think of some interesting things you can make up with them. I mean... Very nice and melodic too, which is kind of cool. You should definitely consider it if you love blues and rock. Oh, I might. I might have to check into that one for sure, man. Fisheye lens, yes sir. Gotta love it. Cheap Amazon products, man. Always the best. See, Tank G sounds badass. Gotta get one for myself. Definitely, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When they first wanted me to review the Tank G pedal on the channel here, I was like, I don't know. I'm not really big on doing multi-effect pedal reviews. You know, I wasn't really like, I don't know. Is this gonna work out for me or not? But it actually sounds pretty good. Pretty fair. I didn't really expect it to sound so ambient, you know? I thought there was gonna be maybe just a little bit of sound, but kind of junky. But yeah, surprisingly, it sounded pretty good. I mean, I like it enough to put it in my songs, so that's a good sign. What guitar are you using? I'm using this AIO guitar. This one here is the SC's, what is it, 77, something like that? I forget, 77 something. But yeah, it's this one here. Real pretty little dude. Love the sound of it. Let's see here. That's why I have to get a Katana effects loop. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. What pickups, if you know? Unfortunately, I don't know the pickups, man. Sorry about that. They sound pretty good. I think they're just basic stock ones that come in the AIO model guitars. I think. I could be wrong on that, but very nice and calm. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love all kinds of music. Like I said, I love all music. It's very relaxing to me. I just love hearing all these different sounds and genres and everything else. Definitely a big fan of that. But you guys know what that is there? That little kind of a chord progression. It's really done on a keyboard in the actual song. But hearing this little I think it's A. Yeah, and then let's see, could you do a BB King jam for us real quick? Some backing tracks on YouTube. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Do a little backing track of the old BB King style. I'm no BB King, but I'll try to calm it down for the BB King style, because I know it's more mellow. BB King backing track. Let's see what we got here. B minor. Okay, that might be kind of a good one. What's a very common one? Is it A? B minor or A major? I don't know. Let's just go with the major. I think BB King likes major, right? Let's find out.
Aside from editing videos and thumbnails,
videos and thumbnails.
Writing. For all my writing work, I've been getting a lot of help from my writing assistant, grammar.
Yes. Commercials. That is a quiet backing track, my lord. Okay, let's turn it up a bit. Hold on a sec. Let me bring it up on here. Yeah, I was going to try to use the other way of bringing it up on my computer, but I'll just do it on my phone. It's faster this way, and it sounds better. Alright, give me a sec, guys. I'm not trying to be too boring here. Okay. Kind of mellow, I guess. I play a little too quickly to pull off B.B. King because I end up playing too many notes, but that's what happens when you're not B.B. King, I guess. Unfortunately. Let me go back here. What are we looking at? Music is the best stress reliever. I totally agree with you on that one. Takes all the anxiety and stress away. Good feel. Love it. Wes says hello. Hello, Wes. How you doing, my friend? What's up, my buddy? How you doing, man? You play, you forget everything and lose myself in the music. Kind of like the Eminem song, lose yourself in the moment or something, right? Is that what that is? I don't know. I'm just screwing around. But it sounds good. You made up my own blues when I jam, although you can sound much better at it. That's silly, man. I appreciate it, but I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I just screw around. That's fine. It's your own style. That's a good way to put it. I like that. Definitely fits for what I'm doing because I don't know half the stuff I'm trying to mess with. Can you jam to some cool playing, or is that not shredder enough? Let's take a look for you. Any Striper? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard of Striper in a while. It's been a little bit since Striper, dude. Heck yeah. I don't know any Striper songs off the top of my head. What's up, Lawrence? How you doing, man? Hope your Saturday's going well. Let's check out this song. It's Desinfinato. I'm probably saying that wrong. Don't make fun of me. I don't know. Desinfinato. It's a backing track, I'm guessing, so we'll go ahead and see what we can do here. Desinato. Ah, commercials for something. Of course. Ridiculous. Cheese. Okay, what do we got here? Skip. Let's see. Oh, it's like jazzy. Ah. I have to take a look real quick here. Let me, if I can angle this correctly, be nice. Or rewind it a bit, because I can't hear. This is jazzy. Let me rewind this. Let me just get accustomed to the chords. What was that, G? Okay, let's see if we can mess around with this. Yikes. So hold on a second, my mic fell on me. Sorry for the ear annihilation. Okay, there we go. That was a mic drop, literally a mic drop. Okay, let's keep my stuff back here. There's a lot of changes there. What is that key there? They're going into B minor now? Interesting. That's quite an interesting backing track there, dude. Very complicated looking. They got a lot of stuff going on there. There's like literally 100 chords in this backing track. I've never heard this song. A lot of stuff though. I mean, it goes from A major 7 to G sharp dominant 7. That's kind of interesting movement. C sharp over that there. Can't see. Over minor. F sharp 7. F major 7. There's a lot of movement going on there. Move that there. But yeah, definitely a lot of stuff that is going on in that tune. Where am I at here? George Michael did a cover. Ooh, George Michael's pretty good, so I can see that working out. All I know is power chords. Trying to solo some Jerry Cantrell. Heck yeah, man. Jerry Cantrell's awesome. Nothing wrong with that. You see Yellow and Black Attack. I'm not sure what that one is. Dope to meet you, Lester. Can't wait to see future streams and vids. Have a good night. No worries, dude. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Thank you for coming, man. Let's see. Bossanova True. I love Bossanova, but this is some pretty complicated Bossanova. My Bossanova is pretty simple when I play it. I'm not that technical. I actually still have somewhere along with like 1 and 2 vinyl albums. That's crazy, dude. Let me go back here. You guys rock. What a family. Lester, be safe, brother. No worries, dude. Good seeing you, Jason. Have a good rest of your evening, man. Nice grooves in time. George Michael version is flawless. Oh, sounds cool. Hey now, what's up, 2 Yards? How you doing, man? Congratulations, over 8,000 subs. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I kind of forget that I have any followers or that I do anything, to be honest with you. But I'm glad that we can have a good time together every so often. So thank you for joining me over the course of months or years or whatever it's been. But yeah, very cool stuff. Let's see, so. Very nice and relaxing stuff. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday out there. I'll probably be around for, I don't know, maybe another month or something like that. Or not month. Another hour or so. I don't know why I said month. I'll be here longer than a month, hopefully. Hopefully. You never know what could happen. But yeah, we're just doing some jams. Another hour and a half, maybe another hour. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys for joining so far. Keep up the jams and everything. I'm just going to keep jamming some stuff for you guys. Let's see if we can make some more cool tunes. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and move this off. Hold on a second, let me try it one more time. I kind of messed up the timing there. kind of screwed that up. It was a little bit all over the place. Let's see here. Yikes, 2 Yard says. Too many things happening. I know. Let's see what else weird stuff we can come up with. Let's see here. Let's see, let's try to make a basic pattern here for us. I'm going to make us a rhythm. Maybe something... oh, maybe we could do some Bossanova. You guys like Bossanova in here, so let's... we'll do it over here, maybe. Oh, maybe I don't want to see. Yeah, we'll do it over there. We'll do something like that. Why not? Let's see. Kind of a Bossanova sound. I don't know. Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah, there's a big lag on my side from the chat and the whatever's going on with my mouth, my nonsense I spew. Let's see. This was text to speech, and someone in the background said, "Please." That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. At least I didn't pick up the Chihuahua. Man, it sounds good. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Okay, let me try one more time with some drum pattern, because my timing keeps getting screwed up here because I'm a ding-dong. Let me try one more time with some timing stuff. Do you have any drummy sounds? Okay, let's see if we can do something like with that one. Let's see here. Some background. Now we do some other background noises here. Let's see. Now for some shreddy stuff. All right, let me see here. Sorry, I got sidetracked with you guys. You still on the G wave? Yes, I am on the Tank G pedal. You got it, my friend. Need some whiskey and just listen to you jam. Oh man, well, appreciate that. I could play AIC. Oh, Alice in Chains Nutshell. That's a really good song, man. I used to remember how to play that, but I don't remember it anymore. How's it like? How does that go? That was a. Something like that. I don't remember how that goes anymore. And of course the singing, I can't sing, but the funny little like Lane Staley thing he does, which I can't do. The little wow sounds. You know, the 90s was a cool time. Everybody had that like deep, like, I don't know, you call it 90s like accent when they sing. Like you had Pearl Jam, which is awesome. I forget how that song goes. I forget what that song was. That Black? But all those 90s songs always had like that sound, which I can't emulate very well. I don't know how they did that with the jaw, or if they did it with the neck or the diaphragm, but either way, how they did it sounded cool. Always liked Down in a Hole too, but I don't remember how to play that one. How does Down in a Hole go? And it's like an A minor, I think. It's something to do with a D chord eventually. I don't remember. I honestly can't remember that song. I used to know a lot of songs, and now I don't. Of course, you can get like. Just a castaway, I'm lost at sea. Oh, no more lonely days, no one near but me. Oh. Which I can't sing high pitch. I can't do that way high key he does, and I can't sing really in general. But you guys know what song I'm talking about. Or you have, you know, Message in a Bottle. Love that one. Actually, I got the chorus. Why don't I use that? I don't know, I love all the 80s stuff, man. It's always the best. I mean, I love other music too, but 80s stuff is always just so relaxing. Alright, how's it go? Oh, it's over here, huh? See if I can do this real quick. Or actually, what drum is it that I have on here? Let me see. Okay, this drum will work perfectly actually for what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can do some... You guys remember that song? That's the good old Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise, man. Always like that one. That's a fun classic tune. Any Phil Collins is good. Any band really is good. Any music at all is good. But yeah, the 80s stuff, I just always have fun with that, man. I like rock and roll too, of course, but I always run out of like rock and roll riffs that I remember off the top of my head. Let's see, is there any other tunes we can do here? Let's do some more 80s silly stuff. You guys, actually, since I have my looper plugged in, I can actually do this officially. Let's do this the right way. This is the wrong tempo. Okay, let's do a little bit different stuff here. Keep it 80s, why not? Up the tempo. Let's see if I can do the background here correctly. I don't remember how to do this. Let's see if we can figure it out. Good old, beautiful, random nonsense, man. Let's see. Phil is sick. Oh, I totally agree with you, dude. I love Phil Collins. Phil Collins is the man. Him and Sting and Peter Gabriel, Michael Bolton. Love all those guys. I'm such a dork for the like 80s, 90s stuff. I really am a dork. You can't wait for my albums. Oh, my goodness. Well, appreciate that, dude. Heck, all my music's on Spotify. So, I mean, my albums are pretty much released already, almost. I just add to them as I go, if that makes any sense. They're already out there, I just add on to them. But yeah, it's been a fun time. I got a little bit more time left here for you guys. I'll be here probably another hour, give or take, maybe a little less. We'll see how it goes. If you guys have any music stuff you want to talk about, or you want me to jam anything specifically, let me know. I'm just killing time and screwing around. Ain't got nothing fancy I'm doing. Not at all, like not even close to anything fancy. Alright, move that over there. I keep dropping stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good time out there. yeah, I love all kinds of music, man. Even like the 50s, 60s stuff is good. You know, I catch myself listening to, you know, not just the Beatles and all that stuff, but heck, old country music, you know, or really old school swing music. Tony Bennett. I love Tony Bennett. That guy's awesome. Love Tony Bennett. Or who else? Let's see. Frank Sinatra's good, but I like Tony Bennett more. But Frank Sinatra's good too. You know, a little different. But what is this? Deathcore. That's funny, dude. If only I knew deathcore. You got to teach me deathcore, Tyler, because I don't know what deathcore is fully. Like I don't know how to do that. I would assume it's probably just like. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just making crap up, but I'm sure it's something with tremolo picking, right? Something like that. Let's see. That's more death metal, what you're doing there. Oh, I see. So what is deathcore? I'm curious. Who's the band I seen live? I've only seen a couple. So you already meant that one there. What was the last band I saw live? The last band I saw live was back in 2022 or 23. I can't remember. I saw Steve Vai play. That was super cool. Love Steve Vai. Guy's an amazing musician. And I was so dumbfounded. Like, the music was so good. I literally almost cried. It was that good. Like I had tears in my eyes because it's so freaking awesome. Like this to hear music played such like a high level live just blew my mind. But yeah, Steve Vai is what I saw last, and before that, my last concert was like literally back in 2008. So I've only been to like 2 big concerts. And the first one was back in 2008. It was Gigantor. I saw Megadeth, Children of Bodom, back when all the members were there. In Flames, Job for a Cowboy, and there's like another band that was there. I can't remember who. But yeah, very, very crazy stuff, man. You saw Imagine Dragons. Oh my goodness, that band's pretty cool, man. I like Imagine Dragons. They got some cool groove. Deathcore has a lot of heavy breakdowns. Oh, I see. Deathcore like Parkway Drive. Oh, okay. So, I've heard of Parkway Drive. I thought they were more like metalcore stuff. Is that similar metalcore to deathcore? Like the... Or, sorry. Something like that kind of stuff. I don't know. Or that. Something like that. I don't know. Classic Southern rock. I'm a huge fan of Molly Hatchet and the Outlaws. Any ideas? Oh man. Country. Something like that, I don't know. Or like you got the old country, like rockabilly kind of thing, like. Or you might hear the. Not much of a country guy. I like country music. I just can't play it that well. So forgive my lack of country skill. Nice. Thanks, dude. Can I play any Arch Enemy songs? Off the top of my head, I don't know any. But if you know any, I could look them up and probably play part of it. If you know any songs. You're an old country hick. Oh my goodness. I only like old school easy country stuff like... like that kind of thing. Or the chicken picking. Like I like to do chicken picking stuff even though I don't do it that well. It's kind of fun. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I like to screw around with it though. Country's very cool. But yeah, Arch Enemy I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably something in drop D, right? I don't know, something rock and roll sounding. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, it's random harmonic noises. That'd be like a Zakk Wylde rip-off thing right there, right? Like a... something like that, and then you do it. I don't know, some kind of Zakk Wylde thing or something. Random noodlies. Why? I don't know why. That's what happens when you get to just be scrambled like me all the time. I just play random crap, man. I don't know. I'm just noodling around. I don't know what I'm doing. But if yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday out there. Be sure to catch the new video tomorrow. I forgot to mention that again. I know I mentioned it earlier, but in case you didn't hear me the first time, catch the new video tomorrow. I got a brand new song coming out, and it's going to be a cool guitar review video. Really nice electric acoustic. Really pretty. Well, I don't want to say too much, but you'll see. You'll see tomorrow. You love Priest also. Saw them back in '86. Oh, that's awesome, man. Heck yeah. What's up, Chuck? John 5. Oh my gosh. John 5's an amazing guitar player. I know John 5, but he plays some mean country. I can't really do it that much. I just know very minimal. Like, I can keep a steady jam going. I'll put on a backing track and we'll see if we can... How long I can keep country sounds going. I'll try. Nice squeals, dude. Thanks, man. My squeals are just random. I don't know. I need to put more effort into it. But let's see. Let's do some country backing track. Let's see if I can do some chicken picking, jamming type stuff here. I'm going to try my best. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, commercials? Oh my gosh. That's not fair. I didn't want commercials. Cool song, but not a good commercial.
And we are just super jazzed to be here.
We are super jazzed. I know jazz was the verb. but this is kind of like an awkward speed. I'm going to speed it up a hair. Let's speed it up by 0.75. Or hold on, I slowed it down. Wrong button. I want to go a little faster than that because I want to shred kind of. That's kind of fast though. It's like a happy medium ground. Like maybe right between there would be cool. Oh, here we go, 1.25. That's perfect. I was like, geez, that's kind of like overkill speed. See, I get that picking cleaner. Now that's a weird pattern I don't really like. I don't know, it just goes all kinds of wacky. Too fast for me, but too slow if I go too slow. I don't know, I have to mess around with that. Awkward. I never played with country backing tracks, so I need to do that more often. That's a style I need to mess around with more country stuff. Because I'm not very comfortable in that one yet. I don't know, it's just random. I need to think about it more. You will check out my review tomorrow. Awesome, dude. Thank you. You'll like the tune in there, because I know you like the Bossanova stuff, and the song's kind of Bossanova-y, so I think you'll like it. You rock. Thanks, dude. I'm just a sloppy mess tonight, man, but I don't even care. I'm like, whatever. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. It's all about having fun anyway, right? It's not about being perfect all the time. Oh, man. But anyways, hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday out there. I'll probably be there another half an hour, another 30, 40 minutes. If there's anything in particular you guys want to talk about, let me know. Or if you have any questions about any gear or music stuff, I can, I don't know, indulge in that. Whatever you guys want to talk about, you just let me know. I'm just screwing around here. Let's see some tapping stuff. Tappy. I haven't tapped a lot lately. I need to do some more tapping. It's kind of a fun one to do. This one's a really easy one. Basically, you're walking up, kind of like a scale pattern. But it's string skip, so I'm going from the A, D, G, A, G, and E string. Alright, so you're just kind of going across. Kind of a fun one to do. I like doing that one. But yeah, it's just basically taking like triad movements or arpeggio movements and walking through them, or scale pattern shapes you could think. It works really well if you go from the first degree to the fourth degree. Right? So in this case, I'm going from that F note there, and then I'm moving up that fourth. So that's kind of nice. Nice little B flat, kind of a major 7 type arpeggio. A Let me go back over here. Van Halen Eruption. I don't really know Eruption that well, to be honest with you. Our buddy Tyler. Oh, hey, there's a comment right there, so I'm not saying it. Our buddy Tyler Shep here. Go check out his channel. He does a killer version of Eruption. And he's only 13 years old, man, but he nails Eruption like note for note. It's insane. I don't do, I don't really know Eruption that well. I just know the tapping sequence. Thanks for all the jams, Les. I totally enjoy your live streams. Have a great Saturday night. Appreciate that, Tim, and thank you for coming by, man. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, my dude. But yeah, go check out Tyler's Eruption. It sounds awesome, man. I don't know a lot of Van Halen stuff off the top of my head. I know it sounds terrible to say because Van Halen's like the GOAT, right? But mainly because I just haven't sat down and taken the time to learn a lot of stuff. I'm always busy writing my own tunes and jamming out and doing nonsense like that. I kind of remember like Hot for Teacher a little bit, but I don't remember that well. Like, something like that. No. Like, I know that song kind of, sort of. Or something like that. I don't remember. But Eruption, I don't really remember. But yeah, go check out Tyler's channel. He does some crazy, cool, like, mashup, too, of the Van Halen solos, which sound really crazy. Or we might try to get him on the stream next Saturday. I don't know if Tyler's still here, but yeah, if he's free next Saturday, maybe we'll hop on the stream and show you guys all the crazy Van Halen stuff that he knows, because he knows a lot of crazy stuff. And he also does all the crazy, like, polyphia stuff I don't really understand. He does all that crazy, what do they call it, that we were talking about earlier, the djent stuff. He does all the thumping and the, I don't know, the tweedly Tim Henson stuff with the, you know, slidey thing. I don't know what you call it. Progressive guitar disco. No, progressive. I don't know what the heck you call it, man, but the cool guitar stuff. We'll try to get him on here if he's not busy Saturday. Where's that? I haven't played that in a long time either. We did some weird tapping thing that's similar to the thing I was showing you. Like some crazy shred thing, I don't know. Some weird thing like that. I can't remember. I covered it a long time ago on the channel, the Guthrie Go Vaughn song. I don't know why I thought of that randomly. My brain goes kind of ADD, sorry guys. I think about random music when I'm playing. Like, what was I doing there? It happens. Anyways, got the looper pedal here still going. We could mess around with some stuff. Let's think about it. What would be a cool one to mess around with? Let's see. Something like that. Is that how that goes? Is that how that Toto song goes? I can't remember. That's funny. Oh, there it is. There's Tyler. He's back in action. Tyler, I don't know if you're free next Saturday, dude. We're just talking about you. I don't know if you want to join me on the stream next Saturday. I don't know if you're busy or if you got any other plans going on. Let me know, dude. You could do a little jam hangout session. You could show these crazy guys the Van Halen and Polyphia stuff you like to do. I think they'll get a trip out of that, man. If you're free, though. I don't know if you got other stuff going on. You would love to. Perfect, man. All right. Heck yeah. So you guys heard it. Next week, we're going to have Tyler Shep, super talented 13-year-old shred maestro, jump in on this stream. I don't know what you call it. I guess live stream. We're jumping on this live stream, and he's going to show you guys some crazy antics that he likes to do, which is good because, you know, I don't mind doing a stream by myself, but it's nice to have other people, so I'm not just sitting here running out of ideas and talking nonstop, right? It's kind of cool to have other people on here. And I think it's more entertaining for you guys, you know, just see one guy just one-dimensionally talking at you for 3 hours straight. So yeah, now you have two guys talking at you. Look forward to that. Appreciate the offer. Yeah, no worries, dude. Anytime, man. It'd be kind of fun. Like I said, it helps me out. Let's see if I just get the looper going on that chord. Kind of like the vamp on that. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Would you like to play My Curse by Killswitch Engage? Good song. My Curse, I could look it up. Let's see real quick. Because I don't know. I think they're like in a drop tuning, aren't they? I don't think I'm in the right tuning for that, but I can make it work maybe in my tuning. It just might sound a little weird. What is the, yeah, it's in DG, yeah, DGCFAD, so it's just like a whole step down. Or CGCFAD, sorry, CGCFAD. I'm blind. I'm blind, guys, you gotta work with me here, alright? Where is it? No. Alright, I see, so we have, let's see. Oh, I did that too long. It's only 2 measures, I see. Wait. Wait. And then it goes over here. Wait. Okay, so that's what it's going to be. I think I get the timing. And the background has... Let's see real quick. Something like that. Is that how it goes? Let me see. Something like that? I don't know. And then there's a main riff that goes, what? Let me look here at the main riff. Let's see here. So I guess so it goes. Something like that. Let me see. Something like that. Close enough. I don't know. Some patterns. Nice. Amazing. Thanks, dude. I'm just half-assing it, but awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just screwing around here with you guys. I haven't heard that song in a long time, but I think that's kind of close. Yeah, I like that little part. There goes. Like that. Wait now. No. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked, guys. Are you fans of Vinnie Moore? I'm a big Vinnie Moore fan, but I can't remember how to play Meltdown. I know it's something like that. I know it's something like... Right, and then I know there's a little... Something like that. I don't know, some nonsense. There's some arpeggio sections I can't remember, but whatever. I'm just screwing around. There we go. I wish I could remember how to play a lot of the stuff I used to play. I used to know a lot of songs all the way through. Like, I used to know a lot of cover songs. And I used to know a lot of just random music. Still kind of do. But now that I do so many originals, I don't really, like, have it stored in my brain anymore, a lot of the covers. I know only parts and pieces of covers now, which is funny. Hey, what's up, Blue Matrix? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Saturday out there. I'm just screwing around with you guys. But yeah, we're just screwing around, jamming, having a good time. Again, for those of you that are just coming into the stream, brand new video coming tomorrow. It's going to be a review on an electric acoustic, and there's going to be a really cool original song that's got like a Aldi Meola kind of gypsy jazz vibe. So if you guys like that kind of music, definitely check that out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just hanging out with you guys, talking for maybe another half an hour, and I'll probably head out. Show me some cool pentatonic modern lick. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that means. I guess I'll try to show you something modern. There's a few licks I can show you guys. I guess let's say in A minor, because that's kind of a common key for a lot of people. Let's say you're in shape 1 pentatonic, right? That kind of shape. And let's say I start from the G string, and I go to the E string here. I'm gonna go. So I'm playing kind of like a out of an E minor pentatonic type shape. Alright, this would be like the 4th degree or 11th, higher up, you think of it. Landing on that 9th degree. Alright, and that sounds kind of cool for modern stuff. If you're looking for like a modern, like bluesy kind of thing, that's a little different. I mean, there's metal, there's rock, so there's all the different variations. You could do things like... But the key is to use different bends and different vibratos. Keep the little tweedly-tweedlies like that to a minimum and keep it more melodic. Like... Right, that's not just pentatonic though. That's different things, but maybe more modern would be like making a motif with a pentatonic, like. Let's see, for modern bass tones, check out the Growler Bass plugin. It's free. Oh, that's cool, man. I'll have to check that out. Heck yeah. Nothing like getting a good bass tone, man. That's something I need to work on, my bass tone and my mixing. Because my songs sound okay, but the bass tone could be a little better. So I might check that out. Thank you, Tyler. Heck yeah. You know, I never thought that a $79 guitar pedal could sound so good. I'm really enjoying this Tink G. I don't know, man. I know you guys saw the video on it already, but this thing just sounds awesome. So many different tones. I just love the fact that I could just run directly out from it into my interface. I don't have to worry about plugging anything in besides the chords. Super mellow. Really like that. People say it's the best modern bass plugin. Oh, that's cool, man. Heck yeah. I don't know much about modern metal these days, so I take your word for it on that one. I'm a little out of the touch with the general music and stuff, man. Definitely out of touch with it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday out there. Just getting stretching. I'll probably be here another 20 minutes or so. So if there's any music stuff you guys want to talk about or anything in general before I head out in the next 20 minutes, let me know. I'm just going to kind of wrap things up here with you guys. Yeah, cool. We'll hang out just a little bit more. Let's see here. Kind of screwed around here. Can you play some metalcore? I'll jam out with you on bass. Okay, we can do some metalcore, man. Can you show me how to play octave chords? Oh my goodness. Octave chords? Do you mean like just chords that have octaves in them? Is that what you're talking about? Just make sure I'm understanding correctly. Yeah, I'm not sure if I fully understand what an octave chord is. You'll have to let me know, man, because I'm not sure if I'm understanding correctly. I don't want to give you the wrong information. In the meantime, while we're doing that, I'm going to pull up a drum track for me and Tyler here, since he's got his bass, I guess. He wants to jam to some metalcore. So let's see if we can find a good metalcore drum track that's not super crazy. Oh, jeez. Metalcore backing track. That's what I forgot to put in. Metalcore drum track. There we go. I typed it in wrong. I don't know if this is metalcore. This is Mac's backing track. I know Tyler likes this channel, so we can use those drum tracks, I guess. Switch to Google Fi Wireless for whatever. Alrighty then. Okay, some metal stuff. Okay, I'll try my best to make something melodic here. It seems like an interesting drum beat. I'm not sure if I like this one. Let's try this one. What is this one? Okay, it sounds like something we can make work, maybe. Make some more riffs here and see if we can keep it up. some other back track. Pattern. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know. Just random nonsense, man. I never know what to do with those metalcore type jams. Like, you know, some little tappy thing you could add in there, I guess. But I don't know. Then there's like different types of metalcores. You can make more riffs like in standard. I can make. And go into some crazy thing, I don't know. That'd be kind of ridiculous and over the top. Tyler says you're really blending well with me. Heck yeah, man, I like to hear that. It's probably not hard for you to blend with me because you play a little better than me. I just kind of screw around, man. But I'm glad it worked out. Do you have a Flying V guitar? No, I don't. I used to back in like a long time ago. Well, it wasn't a Flying V, I'm sorry. Never owned actually a Flying V like name brand. I had like an off-brand version, like a Dean type Flying V, a long time ago. And I also had an Explorer type Dean a long time ago. I had the XL Dean and I had the Dean Dave Mustaine Angel of Death 2 model. I love that guitar. I even played it at church once. I have a video of that I could show you guys, so you guys can see the guitar I'm talking about. Let me actually show you that real quick. I might end off with that for the day. Story time. Oh boy. But yeah, a long time ago, summarize the story up for you guys so you know what the hell I'm showing you. This is from a long time ago. I was basically homeless, more or less, and I had this guitar with me. It was the old Dave Mustaine Signature of Death 2, and I played at this church to make money because they would pay me monthly to play at their church every Sunday. So we did like 2 services, and the pastor wanted me to do some cool like shreddy shred thing. So I'm going to show you guys that real quick. I'll go ahead and show you what that sounds like. Hold on, let me answer this. I have to open the gate. We don't have a clicker, so I have to always open the gate with my phone. But anyways, real quick here, let me show you this. You might get a laugh out of it. You might not. I don't know. But it was pretty funny. I just got to click on it real quick here. Click on it real quick. That's a tongue twister. Twisters. And let me turn off my echo cancellation, because it's gonna keep it echoing stuff here. Give me a minute. The Dean from that video. Must have been some rockin' services. Yeah, you could put it that way, I suppose. They didn't know I could shred at first, and they were like, "Oh, you can shred. Okay, like, can you do some shred for us?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess I can do that." Pastor specific wording was, "Yeah, there's this part in this song I want you to do this little tweedly tweedly tweedly," and I was like, "What the hell does that mean?" I was like, "A tweedly tweedly?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, like a doodly doodly." And I was like, "Well, Okay, I do my best. So this is what came out of that. I'll show you now. Share screen, and this will be the last thing I show you guys, and I'll let you go for the day. But this is the last entertaining thing here. So let's put it in theater mode, might as well. And this is what it sounded like. Hopefully you can hear it okay. There I was there, homeless hat. You guys probably hear that okay, hopefully. And there's like another part here, I forget where this goes. Church shred. Wah pedal action. How much fun with the wah pedal that day? I was like 21 or something. This is a long time ago. I'm 33, so maybe I was 21. I can't remember. 10 or 11 years ago, 13 years, 12 years ago, something like that. The pastor there having his moment where he takes up on the stage, but that was the shredding at church video. And this is back when I forget, I uploaded this a really long time ago because I was like, yeah, I guess this would be kind of entertaining. But this is before I took YouTube seriously, so I just kind of threw it up there and put like shredding at church, something stupid. Yeah, they put it shredding at church. So cool. Hopefully that was kind of entertaining for you guys. So yeah, that's the Dean I was talking about, since I didn't have like a good way of explaining it. That was the Dave Mustaine one I used to have. But that one broke, unfortunately, because I was playing like some bars and stuff, a lot of crappy die bars, and it got knocked off the stand, and it got cracked right in the back where the side of the neck was and the body. And I couldn't believe it. It didn't even fall that far. It felt like literally like just that. And it's, I don't know, man. I'm not saying anything bad about Dean. Like, they obviously are great guitars and everything, but that one just kind of broke a little easy, which you wouldn't think it would, but it did. So real bummer, but it's okay. I had my sadness and I got over it years later. We're talking like 13 years ago, so I got over it. But it was a cool guitar. It was definitely a cool guitar. Having said all that good stuff, I'm probably gonna let you guys go for now. I got to make some dinner here, and so my wife doesn't strangle me. But we're gonna get some good dinner going, and tacos or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see, Tyler says, "Can you do a groove metal drum track?" Yeah, for sure, man. We'll do that next week. Remind me. Keep that one in mind. And let's do it in our live stream next week, because we're going to do our little jam session or whatever we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to call it. But, yeah, we'll do that next week. So keep a list of things you want to do, Tyler. Get the Van Halen stuff ready so people can check it out, because I know they're going to want to ask you for Van Halen, whatever else. But super cool. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's been very cool, very very fun. Don't miss the new video tomorrow and the new jam. You're going to like it, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. And I will see you guys next week. Be safe. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend. God bless and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time.